Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I want to apologize for a bit of buffering. It's a bit laggy this morning, a bit annoying, but I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Obviously it is Monday morning here in England and it is 15 degrees, mostly cloudy in the summer. Amazing stuff. I'm going to be running through Bitcoin here on the shorter term time frame. We're going to go through the 1 hour, then we're going to go through the midterm, that's the 4 hourly, and then after that, we're going through the daily, and then we're going to be touching on the weekly as well. And I might even jump to the 5 daily as well, because we've got a little bit of an engulfing candle coming through on there as well, predicting some continuation to the upside. But we'll get through that. We'll get through that, guys. We'll see what's going through here. And also, I do want to talk about the stochastic RSI as well, because that is that's curling over a bit as well. And as we do know, that trades on momentum there. So as you can see here, we are going to be going through the fear and greed index. Pretty goddamn greedy, I must say. And then we're going to get to the part of the show. It's really thrown off this morning on this Monday morning. And then we're going to get to the part of the show where we do my altcoin requests. Not my altcoin requests. The part of the show where I pick 3 altcoins of the day to showcase to you the 3 altcoins that I've chosen today. We've got BNB, Binance Coin, baby. We've got XRP, not XRP, XMR, and that's Monero. And then AVAX as well. So I will get to them. And then we'll do some glorious requests there. And then from there, then you basically request your altcoins in the chat, guys, and I will basically do them for you, right? Yeah, without further ado, just a bit slow this morning on this fine Monday morning. Without further ado, let's get straight into Bitcoin, because I know that's why you're here. I know we're all a bit shocked, really. Look at this, insane pumps to the upside, absolutely insane, right? This weekend it was a bit boring, right? We were expecting quite a crazy weekend coming through. Didn't really get it, I'm afraid. We didn't get it. We just went a bit sideways. And it was just straight from Hamilton to you. Wonderful. I don't know if did Hammy just end his stream? I jumped on his stream and he's still streaming, I think. But yeah, that would be ideal if he stopped and I'm on. That'd be amazing. But yeah, as you can see here, we went sideways for Bitcoin in the top side of this parallel channel, which we've been in for quite a long time now. Quite a long time now we've been referencing it. But we have broken it to the top side, which is very positive indeed. We're above the volume weighted ATR band here on the hourly time frame. We're looking for a nice big breakout coming through here. The breakout is going to be huge. It's going to be a big measure move coming through. Something along the lines of this, right? We will be doing it like so. And then, yeah, apologies if it is a bit laggy. I do need to really sort this out. Like the connection and everything. It's usually pretty good, but I just don't understand it. Oh, okay, that's interesting. He just ended, and that's coincidental. Completely coincidence there. This is going to be the measurement that we're going to be looking for a nice, juicy, long position for Bitcoin here. I know quite a few other YouTubers looking at the narrative on YouTube this morning. A lot of people are long, so yeah, definitely a long position that is going to be coming through here. We're above the volume weighted ATR band as well. We're looking for this breakout. We're coming down on this retest coming through. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Make your own decisions. Do your own research coming through here. And yeah, the bounce point that we are looking for is around this 50k. It's just to see if we can hold it, right? See if we can hold it. We're going to be looking for this 4 hourly candle close. If we can get a 4 hourly candle close in 6 minutes time, which is a bit annoying because that means I can't take the trade because it will be on stream. I'll just have to hold on until after stream, and hopefully I can still get a good entry there. But if I miss my entry, hey, it's not the end of the world. I missed it. There's always going to be another trade out there. Can't be dwelling on that sort of stuff there. But we are above the volume weighted ATR band, which does mean we're looking pretty progressive. As you can see here, if we do get above the volume weighted ATR band, we usually trade above it. We test it, we trade above it, we ride that wave until we lose it. And then we come up, we test it again. It's as simple as that, guys. So it's likely that we are probably going to come up and just ride this wave along it before we lose it again. So yeah, it's pretty good. Let's just watch where we get this 4 hourly candle close and let's go from there. But just reviewing on how we are at this point in time, we are looking for a retest coming through here on the hourly time frame. I just need to jump to the chat and do some shout-outs because I haven't done that yet. Last index, nice to see on the stream there. Winner of the giveaway last week. Amazing stuff there, bro. Hopefully we can start your 3-month period today. Hopefully I can get you added to those indicators as well today. That's going to be very good indeed. And start your journey on becoming a successful trader. Because obviously you've got access to 3 of my indicators now. Amazing stuff. And that is last index we got. Dalanga, nice to see you on the stream there. What's that? We met last week, I do believe. Nice to see you back on the stream. Nice to see you supporting the channel out here. Very good stuff indeed. YouTube still says I'm running really slow, which isn't good. Darren's back from Ibiza. Very nice. Hope it was nice and hot, Darren. Hope you had a good time, bro. Donna, nice to see you on the stream there, Donna. Amazing. Donna's an absolute OG out here. She's been here from the absolute get. Hope your puppies are doing well, Donna. We got Joseph, we got Jaya, we got Diego, we got Hey You. We've got Crowbar as well. Amazing stuff. Nice to see you all on the stream supporting it continuously. But anyway, back to Bitcoin. This is going to be what we're going to be looking for here, guys. We're looking for this momentous move to the upside. That's going to be good if that can play out, basically. If that can play out, I mean, at this point in time, I was actually looking at, bruv, when you get time, can you look at XRP or Algo? I can do that, Diego, but unfortunately, I have decided to stop doing lists. Stop doing lists because I think it really clogs up and doesn't keep the chat popping as much. So what I'm going to do when I do, just keep watch out for when I go, get your altcoin requests in the chat now, guys, and then the chat's obviously going to be popping a bit more. You're going to get your altcoin requests coming through there, and then I will be picking one out of there. But Diego, I'll keep my eye on XRP and Algo for you there, man. Not a problem. But yeah, so it's actually surprised me. I did want to chat about this quickly on the MACD here. In terms of the hourly trend here, you can see the momentum of this trend coming up. I was expecting us to at least hit this pretty dominant horizontal, as you can see here. There's quite a few points along this zone in terms of these nice big moves that we have been looking for here. It's lagging so much, so bad, so bad. But yeah, as you can see, we do have a correlative point in terms of a trend reversal there. And I did think this, after seeing us pump so much throughout the night here in England, we didn't get there before we start converging again. I think there's more. I think there's more for us to do. I do think there is more for us to do. I don't think we should be reversing this early in terms of this trend after seeing a pump like that. I was expecting a lot more to come through here. So yeah, I do think we are looking for a lovely bounce point coming through here. And this, what we're seeing now, is just a reversal. It's just a little bit of a reversal. Because after pumping a significant amount here, significant, you can't deny it's significant, it's a lot. After pumping a lot, we're coming down for a retest. We're coming for this breakout. This is just lovely. We are going to come up. Hopefully, we're going to set another high low here, and then that's going to be very good indeed. I mean, on the previous trend, we did actually come down. This is over the weekend here, guys. So it is the weekend. We got to remember that. So over the weekend here, guys, we did actually come across it, and we just gradually started invalidating higher lows here and setting lower lows. But the main thing is here, over the weekend, we did see us invalidate continuous lower highs, right? We were invalidating them continuously, which basically means it is that sideways market. We still have that bullish momentum to basically continue. Very good stuff indeed. A bit bull flaggy as well to looking for the future there, and that's another reason why we have seen this breakout coming through here. But yeah, I would be looking for a nice retest on the hourly to come through off this parallel channel to the upside. That's going to be very good indeed, and we're above the volume weighted ATR, so it's all good news here. All good news here on Crypto Chester. But let's just go on the basis that we don't actually see another uptrend actually come into fruition here. We could be looking for a bearish crossover coming through here, and that's obviously going to signify a downtrend coming through there, guys. But just be calm, just be collected. Maybe a bit of a cycle coming through here if we just draw this trend line coming through there, because we're not quite horizontal. We are currently at a bit of a slanted level there. So if we do see a downtrend coming through, it's not going to be the end of the world. We're going to be a nice little bit of reversal point that we do need to be watching out for, and it is going to be around this zone here, guys. So yeah, interesting to see how that does plan out. But yeah, definitely a point to be referencing here on the hourly here for the old a Bitcoiny whiny. Now at this point in time, we did get to the overbought stage coming through there on the hourly for Bitcoin. That's why we're seeing a bit of a reversal now. That's why we're seeing a bit of a downtrend coming through. It's delayed. It is delayed, but it's a downtrend nonetheless, right? We are still coming down at this point. But yeah, as I said, we are looking for that retest. We're looking for that momentum to resume to the upside, right? That's the ideal scenario, right? And then we're going to break out. Well, we broke out, but we're looking for that retest, the bouncing off the volume weighted ATR, and probably around that 49,835. That's going to be the ideal scenario. Then we bounce up from there, and then we see the momentum resume. But if we are going to consolidate for a bit, that's absolutely fine as well. Bit of sideways action, grinding away along the top side of this rising price channel. That's going to be very good indeed, because it is going to bring the RSI back down to that central point. And when we're at that central C zone there, we're looking for that commitment issue to break up right through there. So yeah, that's going to be the ideal scenario if we can break up from that zone and correlate pretty well with that zone coming through here in terms of the breakout, in terms of the measure move for this rising price channel coming through there. Gamer God says, look at BNB, please. Gamer God, BNB has claimed my altcoin of the day, so you will see that very fast indeed. Don't you sweat it, bro. Don't you sweat it, bro. I'll get to that. Now, Bitcoin here on the midterm here. We've got the 4 hourly chart coming through here. We're again We're above the volume weighted ATR band, which is very progressive in terms of an uptrend. We're literally in a strong uptrend. We were looking for this breakout as discussed last week, guys. Remember the range that we were talking about? This range coming through here. This nice parallel channel. I just pressed the wrong button. This nice parallel channel coming through here. As you can see, we were looking for that breakout. We got that breakout. We came down, had that retest. This would have been a perfect entry position for me. Personally, I didn't get in. Probably should have got in, but I didn't get in. I missed it. I wasn't looking at the charts, which, hey, is what it is. It was a Sunday. I did miss it. I think I was at the gym or something, but what can you do, right? So yeah, as you can see here, it would have been a perfect entry for a nice long Bitcoin position here. As you can see, you come down for that retest, banging it onto the 21 moving average there. And then from there, the progression, the momentum resumes to the upside there, looking very good indeed. The measure move for that, guys, that we were talking about last week would have been something along the lines of this, playing out from that previous range there. And that's going to be something around the price target for that is going to be 51,743. So if you guys are long, that is going to be a good target for you. But as I say, you know what I say on this channel, guys, we got to stagger our take profits all the way up here. And then what we're going to do, we're probably going to move our stop loss. So stop loss for me probably would have been below price action channel there, and also below this horizontal as well, and also below the 21. So yeah, we do, and now we have obviously hit the first take profit, which would have been this 10 simple moving average there, and then horizontal hit, another take profit to bang, and then also volume weighted ATR and another take profit to bang as well. So we've already hit basically 3 take profits all the way up here, guys. I mean, I haven't personally, but if you have, this is what you could have been doing. Could have been doing. And then what you do, you move your stop loss to your entry point, and that way, if you do see a reversal coming through and you do get a little stop out, you've already banged a few take profits, you already hit entry, you're not negative at all, and you've already made that paper, you've already made that money. Do you know what I mean? Welcome to the official member. Well, welcome to the membership, my good sir. You are my second member of the community, so I do welcome you with open arms. And I do appreciate you joining the community there, sir. Dula gang, nice to see you on the stream there, man. Do appreciate the continued support there. And you're my second member, so I think I'm blushing a bit, man. That's very good. Coffee from me. Thank you very much, man. And look, you've got the badge next to your name as well, and that is going to change every month. That keeps, well, I think it changes on the second month. You get 1 month, and then it changes to a 1, then it changes to a 2. So it shows how progressive you are, and supporting the channel continuously. But I do appreciate a lovely coffee from yourself, sir. Thank you very much. But yeah, as you can see here, for Bitcoin, this would have been what you would have been aiming for here. In terms of percentage for this zone here, well, in terms of percentage for this measure move, right, you would have been looking for around at 7.64% there. Very good stuff indeed. Oh, and also, Dula gang, you've also got a couple of emojis that I made. Just like, I think you've got Juicy, you've got Everest. So yeah, you can have a play with them in the chat if you like, bro. Maybe I can put some of them in there. Maybe that works. Aha! Here we go. I've never done this. All about climbing and stuff like that, right? Here we go. So when we do have a massive trade, we can be like, juicy! But yeah, just a bit of entertainment there, I guess. But yeah, so as you can see, this is what we would have been looking for on the midterm here for Bitcoin. A couple of things I did want to talk about in terms of the RSI coming through there, and that is, it looks a bit messy. Give me a break. I'll explain it. As you can see, let me just zoom out a little bit here, guys. We've got a bit of a symmetrical triangle playing out here on the RSI, and obviously we have broken that zone to the top zone here. And I'm not one for doing the measure moves here for the RSI coming through here. If you were going to do one, it would have been like this. I mean, to be honest, it's just, this is what I mean. It'll bring you all the way up here, and to get up there, it's just a bit too good to be true, if that makes sense, right? LR says, good morning, bruv. Nice to see you on the stream there, broski. Hope you're having a good day, man. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day. I'm just going to have some H2O, and then we're going to continue. Oh, that right there. That's good. That's good. Is it okay to hold Ray for a little longer? Let me, I'm not going to do, I wasn't going to do a request list, man. This is the problem. But you become a member, so maybe I think members should be entitled to a request or something like that. I'll have a think, but I'm going to put Ray on the list just because you did become a member, and I'm going to take that as a little bit of a super chat sort of scenario coming through there for you there, Dealer Gang. Because you're my second member, which is amazing stuff there. But yeah, this is what I do want to speak about here on the RSI. As you can see here, if we are going to come down for this retest, we're going to be looking at for a bit of a pullback for Bitcoin. That could mean that we're going to be coming back down to the previous high, and that is sat at around 49,471 there. So it's definitely a point to be referencing there, guys. Because if we do come back down to that sort of zone, or even just consolidate a little bit. The RSI is going to be coming down to this zone here, looking for that retest of this symmetrical triangle, and then we could be looking at a nice upswing from there. That's going to be very, very good indeed if that is to basically play out there, guys. So yeah, definitely a point of reference there. And also, if this is going to be a bit of a trap coming through on the RSI, we do have this huge downward sloping resistance line to think about, that we have been referencing since December, right? And we know the Vivola resistance from this zone. We know how strong it is, right? My computer is just so laggy at the moment. I don't understand why. It's really bugging me, to be honest. I've got a really powerful PC. Like, it's stupidly powerful. It's ridiculous. But it's just not holding up. It's not holding up at the moment, which really is annoying. But yeah, that would be a point to be referencing there on the RSI, on the midterm there for the old Bitcoin. Now, also, we've got the MACD coming through here. We were talking about this trend line coming down here on the MACD probably around this time last week, right? This time last week when we were seeing it all fall apart a little bit. But then we obviously saw the massive gains coming through there. And obviously that's brought us to the top side here. And we're actually sat currently on resistance. So it's going to be very interesting to see if this uptrend is going to break that zone. And that's probably why we are seeing a bit of resistance coming through in terms of this uptrend. It didn't quite hit that horizontal point on the hourly time frame as well there. So just a bit of a correlative zone, I guess. But yeah, definitely a point to be watching there, guys, on the MACD. On the MACD, yeah, interesting. We've still got bearish divergences playing out a bit, but not really giving us any sort of retracement, right? So I have actually taken them off the chart, and now I would be looking for a bearish divergence coming through on the longer term time frames, which is like the daily and the weekly and stuff like that. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that very shortly indeed. I mean, at this point in time here, guys, this is what I was talking about. On the 4 hourly, yeah, we're still in a rising wedge pattern. At the end of the day, we're still in a rising wedge pattern, and we know they tend to usually break down, right? So let's just take a step back and just be like, okay, we could still break down here just because we banged 50k. And it's looking pretty good in terms of the RSI, stochastic. Everything is looking pretty progressive, looking pretty good indeed. We could still bang it down, guys. This could still be a trap. Just be very cautious indeed. But in terms of a trend, it is healthy, right? I'm not saying it's not healthy. We are setting higher highs literally continuously every single momentum fucking hell. Momentous move that we are having, right? Momentous move that we are having. Couldn't speak for a second there. Momentous move that we are having. It's continuously setting higher highs, right? And that's great. That's still good. Very nice uptrend coming through there. And also, these higher lows are still being set. Granted, we are challenging a few of them, but the momentum is literally gaining continuously. We got Last Index has just become a member. Thank you for the coffee/beer too, sir. Do appreciate that massively. And if you have a request, sir, you can put that in the chat as well, because you are my 3rd ever member coming through there. So do appreciate that, man. And we will start your competition win training very soon, sir. We'll see. I'll drop you a message after the stream, man, and we'll see if we can get something into motion. I am going to a festival this week, though. That's the only problem, man. Lips lagging on your PC. Yeah, pretty good. I don't know what happened to my voice there. I was like, but yeah. So we will start that, sir, Mr. Last Index. We'll get you going, man. That's gonna be I'm really excited for that as well. So yeah, as you can see, this is what we were looking for here for Bitcoin. I didn't get into this position. As I said, I did miss that. Pretty annoying stuff. I'm going to move on from the midterm because we've been on this for quite a while now. But yeah, if you are long, your target would be around this 51,726, obviously after taking a lot of profit at this point in time. We've just seen a 4-hourly candle close at this point in time as well, which is good above the volume weighted ATR band. So I would expect us to come down probably over the next 15 minutes to maybe an hour. We'll see what's good. Obviously we are the 4-hourly, and that's obviously going to bring us down to 49,816 before looking for that next bounce up, right? And on the short term, that is going to bring us down to that volume weighted ATR band as well, which is they're exactly the same points actually, which is very interesting because they usually are at different zones here coming across the different time frames. Now, the long term here for Bitcoin. Let's get on to the long term, right? I'm just gonna have some water, and then we're gonna get to the long term here for Bitcoin. A couple of shout outs to do as well. Oh, that's the good. Maybe my lips can chill out a bit, right? 15 likes as well, guys. You're absolutely killing it this morning on this fine Monday morning. I'm actually changing my my YouTube upload schedule this week as well. One, just because I'm going to a festival, and yeah, I'm going to take a little break. Well, I'm not going to take a break. I'm taking a break from streaming, right? Because I've been doing it for like 3 months now, pretty crazy every single morning, right? Every single Monday to Friday, right? But I'm going to be doing instead, I'm going to be doing a morning stream. I'm going to be doing 3 altcoin videos per day. My altcoins of the day, I'm going to be doing videos on them as well to give you a more detailed breakdown for you guys to follow as well. And also another BTC video update every single day as well. So you're going to be getting literally like 4 or 5 pieces of content, video content from me per day in the future, right? So that's going to be pretty good indeed, right? It's going to be... I'm quite excited because obviously I like doing this. This is my job and also trading as well. So yeah, I love it. I love it. So yeah, it's all good. But yeah, shout outs coming through in the chat. I do need to get through a couple of them. We've got LR. We've got Shishir coming through there. Nice to see on the stream. We've got Phoenix. James Croucher says, oi, oi. Nice to see on the stream there, bro. Resta saying, hello, Chester. Lethal Mind saying, my boy Chester, what up, bro? Come on, bro. What you saying, man? You good? All good coming through there. Nice to see everyone coming through on the chat. They're supporting the channel continuously. 17 likes. Amazing stuff there, guys. Killing it this morning. Now, Bitcoin here on the daily. You know how I feel about this. Chester TV says, Oscar. Nice to see you on the stream there, Oscar. You know how I feel about Bitcoin coming through here. This is a nice, healthy uptrend. Very nice. We're seeing literally, obviously, this is our 45% gain. We have an 11% retracement coming through there. And then we've just seen progression at its finest coming through that. Nice pump, nice retracement, testing lower highs, still respecting them, and then having the continuation to the upside yet again. If I wanted to see a healthy uptrend, this is where I would look, right? This is where I would look. It looks pretty goddamn good in my opinion, right? And it's just very, very good. And I can't stress that enough. It's very, very nice. But with that being said, people, annoyingly, it is still a rising wedge pattern. Granted, let's just take this line. Obviously, this is going to be the bearish divergence. I will, because you guys know I do this in yellow. I do the divergences in yellow, but at this point in time, I'm going to be changing that to white, just because we're going to be using it as a bit of a trend line. Right? We are still in this rising wedge pattern, right? So we could be looking at a breakdown to the downside, and hey, that's absolutely fine, because in an uptrend, especially for Bitcoin, without having a real proper dirty downtrend reversal, we're still up 67.70%. Pretty crazy stuff indeed. Pretty crazy stuff indeed. So just take into account, guys, a retracement is absolutely fine. It's absolutely healthy. That's what we probably need right now, to be honest with you, after seeing these pumps like crazy. So yeah, in terms of a retracement right now, we are setting, in terms of a retracement right now, what we could be looking for the future here, guys. I mean, we're going to be going on the recent downtrends. It's not going to be like humongous. It's not going to be humongous, but say we reverse this week and we did see a breakout to the downside in terms of a percent for this on the daily here, guys. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be a long-term thing. Well, 4 or 5 days or something into a downtrend, probably something along the lines of this, right? Or maybe even this. This is what we kind of need to look for here in terms of this uptrend retracement, and that's going to be around at 8.15% there. ADA is breaking out again, says Shashir. Let me quickly jump to ADA there. 2.84. Can we just take a moment? Can we just take a moment for ADA? Because that right there is pretty goddamn crazy, I must say. Pretty crazy indeed. And well done to anyone who is profiting from this lovely, juicy run-up. Even if you're just hodling, you're still making that cold, hard cash. So that's the main thing. You're still making that paper, that juice, that... Where is it in the chat there? Juicy! Exactly. That's what you're making. You're making those juicy gains coming through there, which is very good indeed. Now, let me jump back to Bitcoin here on the long term. This is the move that we will be looking for to the downside here. We're currently in this uptrend. Very nice indeed. Still setting higher highs continuously. Very bullish, I must say. Crucial zone would be literally where we're at now. And the reasoning for this is, guys, you can see this is a very crucial lower high, right? Very crucial lower high. When we first crashed here in April, then we saw the bit of a retracement from that previous all-time high there. Then we set the first lower high, okay? The first crucial lower high when we saw that first trend reversal. Now, the second lower high, which was very crucial in terms of a 2-day period, you can see the zone here. This is where we're literally sat. We're literally sat on this zone. Imminent rejection could be happening, or if we can break it, if we can break this zone and find a lovely level of support, as you can see here, support being formed, support being formed, support being formed. If we can get above this zone, you can see the momentum that we could gain. We could gain from this zone, maybe bringing us up to 57k, something along the lines of that. And that does bring me on to I will jump back to the daily shortly, but it does bring me on to the 5 daily quickly, because as you can see here, we do have a pretty big engulfing. It's pretty engulfing, I must say. If this closes today here like this, is looking very, very progressive in terms of engulfing candles to the upside there. So it's obviously going to show us a bit more bullish momentum coming through there. So I would expect us to come up. And hey, rising wedges don't always break to the downside here. We could be having a break to the upside there. So that's definitely something that we can't be ruling out. Yeah, can't be ruling out. That's the right terminology there. So yeah, it's definitely a few things to take into consideration there, guys. For the old Bitcoin, in terms of hash ribbons right now, the hash rate, we're spreading. We're spreading the legs, right? We're pretty far apart here, guys. So we're not looking for any sort of signal close anytime soon. For me personally, obviously the long signal is here, guys. So anyone that did jump in, you are still probably long from this zone. But for me, I didn't long from this zone. I longed on the retracement coming through here, just because I was around the 43, 44, 43.8, I think it is, somewhere around that zone, just because I was waiting for a bigger pullback. And the reasoning for this is just because every YouTuber out here, this indicator went so mainstream, I must say. I saw this video, well, I saw YouTubers making videos about this continuously, getting literally thousands and thousands, maybe even 1 million views, something along the lines of that. So crazy stuff. So I thought, look, the whales are probably going to counter trade it. Why wouldn't they? So yeah, that's why I was waiting for a better bit of a retracement there. But I did see the retracement coming down here, and I was like, you know what? I was waiting literally like 4 or 5 days. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get in. I'm not going to miss this. And lucky I did, right? Because at this point in time, from this zone, currently up around 14% there for hash ribbons. Pretty good stuff indeed. I mean, if you did get on entry at the open of this candle, you're still going to be up from this point, around still 12% coming through there. Pretty good stuff indeed there for the hash ribbons indication station, baby. And if you guys did want this indicator for free, you just go to your indicator section on TradingView, and you just type in hash. Simple as that. Hash ribbons indicator, backtest, Bitcoin Beats. Shout out to Bitcoin Beats, older broski out there. If you guys are new to the channel, go check him out. He's my older brother. Amazing YouTuber, amazing trader. Cool dude. Yeah, chat's coming through there. We've got 7 coming through in the chat. Mr. Malconey, XRP pumping. Ajira coming through. YADA just putting a new all-time high. Amazing stuff. Dan Beast is GRT retesting bull flag. We will definitely have a look at some other scenarios coming through. And guys, unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing a list anymore. I'm just going to be doing what altcoins do you want me to do? And then it will get the chat popping a bit more. And then you can basically, you can all fight for the request. That's going to be quite cool. Elon is going to announce that Tesla is resuming BTC as a mode of payment very soon. That'd be interesting if he does. Very interesting. Hair coming through there. It'd be very interesting if he does. I'm not sure on how the whole energy thing how the narrative of the energy use has kind of changed here, but we'll just have to see how that goes. I think everyone was expecting that when he jumped on the B word with Jack at the start of this uptrend, right? But no, we didn't hear that, right? I think, to be honest, I think the next news from Elon is going to be about the old dreaded Doge, which is currently trading at like 31 cents again, 32 cents now, crazy stuff, up 2% today. But we all know how I feel about Doge. Promise not to simp the back of your neck and feet today. Okay, interesting. There are several rumors about that in the market. Oh, okay. Buy the rumors, sell the news. Yeah, in terms of Bitcoin right now on the daily, that's just what I did want to touch on that briefly. Let's get rid of the hash ribbons for now, and then let's bring up the RSI, because we were talking about this bearish divergence coming through there, and that's obviously going to mean a reversal in the trend here, guys. I mean, it's a pretty goddamn strong upturn. What did we say? Like 67% gain so far. So yeah, it's looking pretty strong. And we are still in this uptrend on the RSI. Well, on this, in terms of this buying momentum, is still coming through on the RSI. So if we do actually see this continue and start invalidating these points coming through and get over this high point here, coming through here on the RSI and like oversold point there, if we can get over that, then this bearish divergence is going to be basically invalid, right? So yeah, definitely a point to be looking for in the future if we can actually see the momentum continue to the upside, if we can get a breakout from this rising wedge pattern. Right now, bring up to the stochastic RSI. I did want to bring this up, right, just because here, as you can see, the zone that we're at, we're currently curling over, right? Momentum is slowing down, right? This is a momentum indicator, right? It measures the momentum of the price of Bitcoin here. And as you can see, it's got very steep recently. As you can see, we did see it gain huge amounts of momentum coming through. They're very steep from being that oversold point in a sense there. So yeah, we are curling over, so we could be initiating a reversal in the trend. Now, we have curled over a few times along this zone here, guys. A couple of times. And then we have seen a nice bounce in terms of the price, right? So it's definitely something I wouldn't rule out in terms of chilling out for a bit and then bouncing up. Audio breakout, not good. Hopefully it's back. Apologies for that, guys. If you are having audio trouble, hopefully you're not. Hopefully you're not. Let me know in the chat if you are. But yeah, definitely a point to be watching here in terms of a momentum. I can't say momentum properly today, I swear. A little spaz out earlier. Momentum. Momentum curling up needed. Yeah, exactly, LR. You're correct there. We need it to be continuing, not curling over, right? If we're curling over here, it's likely that we're coming to a bit of an end in terms of the trend. And we know we ride the trend until the end. And yeah, that's going to be Bitcoin on the daily. Let me jump to the weekly here. Actually, I know I did want to bring up the WOB machine very quickly. Let's see what the rounded blue boxes are saying. We're currently sat on a rounded blue box zone there. Ideally, we want to get a candle close above that. If we can get a candle close above 51,081, it's going to be looking stuck behind your head. We can't see it, bro. Ah, peak. My bad. Let me, I need to work on my big ass head, right? Let me bring that up a bit better. There we go. Is that a bit better? So yeah, as you can see, we are curling over a bit there. We do need to actually continue to the upside if we are going to see this uptrend basically come through. Oh, audio coin. That makes sense. We will get to the request part of the show once I've done Bitcoin and my altcoins of the day there. Not a problem. And yeah, then you guys can spam the chat and all that stuff. But Seven says, audio all good. Amazing stuff there. 25 likes. You guys are killing out here. Thank you ever so much for those likes. It does mean a lot and does help the channel out dramatically, right? Dramatically. Ecstatically, or whatever the word is. But yeah, we are curling over here on the stochastic RSI, just to repeat that. And that does mean the trend could be coming to the end. So we are looking for a nice curl over, or potentially curl over, bounce, and then resuming that trend to the upside, right? So yeah, just take that into account. Another point to be referencing there. In terms of the rounded blue box zone coming through here on the daily, guys, we're looking at getting a candle close above 51,080. Did we say 51,080, around that sort of zone? If we get a candle body close above that, ideally we've got the bull market barrier coming through as well there, guys. If we can get above that, hello, gains coming through there, because you know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that, guys. If we can get above that, it's going to be very, very good indeed for a progressive move for Bitcoin coming up to these bigger, larger figures. And then the next target from there is going to be around that 57,592. I haven't got the rounded blue box zone upper zone actually on my chart at the moment. Maybe it's delete some indicators and we'll get some come through. We'll get some come through there. So we can get a next price target for the upper zone. For the rounded blue box zone. I'm going to do a video on this as well, guys, for the future, just to let me get rid of the lower zones because it does tend to lag a bit there. Yeah, so the next target is going to be, if we can get above this 51,080 there, that's going to be very good indeed. And then the next target up from there is going to be 52,393 there, and 390 there. And obviously that's going to signify a beautiful, juicy long position, hopefully correlating very well with the breakout of this chart pattern. And then we're going to be taking profit, staggering it at all of these juicy, obviously nothing I said is finished device, guys. And we're going to be staggering it at all of these juicy zones coming through there. And even if you do get in a little bit of a long position, you're always going to come up, you're always going to tap a zone, hit that take profit, and then you move your stop loss basically back to your entry, right? So yeah, we know how that works. We know how that works. But yeah, that's pretty much Bitcoin summed up here on the daily. Let me jump to the weekly because, look, I was talking about this weekly. I was talking about this last week, right? We were literally in this candle coming through here. I said, look, guys, please, 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 we need a red candle. We need just a little bit of a red candle, even if it was like a doji star boring candle. We need some sort of red candle, something along the lines of this, to have that proper continuation to the upside. But no, we haven't seen it. We've seen a bit of a curl over happening. Now. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did come up and tap this zone for the week, and then we saw maybe another pretty boring weekly green close, and then the red will begin, and then the trend will curl over, and then we'll see how low we can go in terms of the next downtrend coming through here in terms of the weekly, right? But at this point in time, we are looking at 5 green weeks in a row, obviously not counting this current week because it is a Monday. We are new here. If you are new here, we do have a Telegram group. Join the community. It's very good. So yeah, we do have 5 green candles in a row there, guys, and it's looking very, very we need a bit of a retracement for Bitcoin there. So just be prepared for that. Don't just be blindly longing zones here. We need to be waiting for a retracement, and then obviously we're going to have a bit of a buy the dip scenario there. So that's definitely something to think about for the future there, for the old Bitcoiny boiny coming through there. So yeah, that's pretty much Bitcoin summed up. Fear and greed index, what we saying? 79 deserves a drink, I think. 79. Fair and greedy. It's a 79. And that is just so goddamn greedy, people. You're being greedy. Greed is not the friend. Greed is not your friend. Just remember, stack your take profits. Don't be greedy. Don't be just jumping into stuff. Don't be FOMOing in. Because at this point in time, guys, I can see why everyone's pretty greedy. Look at this uptrend. They want to be jumping in, right? So yeah, just be cautious out here. Be very, very cautious. But yeah, fear and greed to have it this high. I've not seen it this high in a very, very long time. So yeah, obviously this is imminent to trap. Because if the whales are looking at this and going, God, everyone's greedy, let's dump the markets on them. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Now, it's that part of the show where it's my altcoin of the day. My altcoins of the day. This is 3 altcoins that I have chosen to showcase to you guys for not potential positions for you to execute. I'm saying potential positions for you guys to research yourselves. And if I can educate you in a little bit of TA along these zones, absolutely brilliant indeed. Granted, some of these positions that I do say here, they do make a bit of paper. So you know why we're here. We all know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. I'm not a financial advisor, so you're gonna have to go off your own back. You're gonna have to do your own research before entering any sort of position there. But yeah, let's just see how we go here. Let's get some fresh TA coming through for BNB. Let's get rid of all this dirtiness coming through on the chart. Obviously, some old stuff coming through there. Let's get a little review coming through on the daily, because we are literally climbing Everest here. It's rough. It's good. But we are climbing Everest, guys, and I've got a little emoji for that. Boom, 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 boom. We are climbing Everest here, and when we do see us climb Everest, we need to be resting at base camp 1, right? We need to be resting at base camp 1. Otherwise, we're going to see us basically crash down. We're going to see us crash down, and that's not good at all, right? If we're going to go parabolic like this, we're going to see corrections, right? And look, if we want to be climbing Everest, I like drawing this coming through on the chart, right? If we want to be climbing Everest like this, obviously mountain, we want to have a little rest at base camp 1, bit of a consolidation zone before we're looking for another leg up, right? And that's the ideal scenario that we do want to be seeing coming through here for BNB. So just be careful here, guys. Don't just be blindly jumping in at the top. Don't FOMO in here, because you will probably get wrecked. We are due a retracement, and BNB is up literally 8.4% for the day, apparently, according to TradingView, right? So yeah, let's jump down to the 4 hour and see if we can get some sort of gauge and kind of what's happening here. Looking at it, I can see a bit of a rising parallel channel with a bit of a breakout coming through at this point in time there. So yeah, let's get some trend lines drawn in. Yeah, we are breaking out this zone already. As you can see here, I would expect to come down for that retest. And if we don't come down for that retest, then it's not going to be any sort of position that we are going to be looking for here, guys. As you can see, yeah, pretty dominant parallel channel coming through there. The measure move up from this zone here. What I would be looking for here, put an accent then. It would be around this zone, as you can see here coming up. And let's get a little price for that. 542. That's going to be a target there for BNB. If we can get a little percentages coming through there. Looking near enough, 13.5%. Amazing stuff there for BNB. That's going to be very, very good if we can see that. We're above the volume weighted ATR band. We've bounced off that. Very good indeed. We're above the previous horizontal coming through there. We've found support there. We've smashed through a previous high point in terms of this uptrend. It's looking very goddamn progressive. But as I said, guys, we're near enough parabolic, right? So just we're near enough parabolic on the longer term time frames, right? Especially like the daily and stuff like that, right? So just be prepared. Be prepared for a bit of a retracement. But from the looks of it on the 4 hourly here, we are looking pretty healthy in terms of this uptrend, because as you can see here, we come up, right? And then we come down, consolidate, another little uptrend, come down, consolidate, another uptrend, come down, another uptrend, consolidate down. You know, you get my drift. You get my drift coming through there. So yeah, it's a healthy uptrend, and that's what we like to see at the end of the day. We've come down in terms of this little cheeky bull flag pattern coming through there. We're looking for that measure move, basically banging it up. Hopefully we can see us coming up to that 13.55% there. That's going to be very good indeed. But at this point in time, I would be looking at some sort of reversal, potentially a retracement coming through there. Let's try and get some lower highs coming through there. Pretty crucial zone that we are currently testing. We can easily reject from here, guys. We can easily reject from here. Let's just take that into consideration, right? Let's have a little look. You can see this is a consolidatory period. We could easily reject from. Easily. I can't stress that enough. We're currently sat on this blue line, as you can see there, at 485 there. All-time high for BNB was sat at around 693. Crazy stuff there. So a little bit of a way to go. But yeah, definitely we could basically reject from here, and that's why it's basically claim my altcoin of the day, because we're looking at a breakout and we're looking pretty bullish indeed. So yeah, interesting stuff there. Let me move on to XMR Monero, baby. I am an early investor in Monero. I bought it when it was like 70 or 80 bucks or something stupid. It was just so goddamn cheap. But yeah, at this point in time, We're parabolic. We're pretty goddamn parabolic, I must say. In the last 4 hours, we have pumped. In the last 4 hours, let's do the last 12, 18 hours. Let's say the last 12 to 18 hours, we've pumped near enough 16% in terms of the live price now. Pretty crazy stuff there for any asset to be pumping that much. I would be looking at some sort of retracement coming through there. We're not just going to go up, guys, so don't just be jumping in at the top here. Obviously not a financial advisor. If you want to get in at the top, you can get in at the top. But in my opinion, if I was to get in at the top, I'd get wrecked. It's as simple as that, and that's why I do not. If I'm going to be looking for any more, I'd be looking for coming down, having a retest of this price action channel as well. We do have a horizontal sat at 306 there as well to be thinking about. If we can come down, test that, and then look at another move to the top side, that would be very, very good indeed. Hey, you said I bought BNB ages ago. Forgot I had it. Lol. Amazing stuff there. 28 likes as well, guys. You guys are killing it out here on this fine Monday morning, and that's a good idea. Hey, you. That's a good idea. Who holds BNB then? Because I know it does. It helps the fees. It helps the fees in terms of Binance, right? It does help the fees. Who is holding it at the moment? Let me know in the chat if you are holding any BNB. Because it does obviously reduce your fees on Binance if you are trading on Binance. So yeah, as you can see here, we do have a rising price channel, as you can see. Pretty dominant uptrend, as you can see from this lower, did we say lower low? I'd probably say lower low point. Lower low point coming through there. Or maybe... Near enough. We'll just say for simplicity's sake. And we are currently looking at testing the top side of this zone. I would expect, as I was saying, some sort of retracement coming through there. Potentially coming down to the volume weighted ATR band at 306 there. After pumping that much, guys. Did I say who owns BNB? This is Monero, right? Made a mistake on that, right? So yeah, as you can see here, I would be expecting some sort of retracement coming through there for I have BNB. Yeah, amazing stuff there, Hero Optimist. Me too, man. Oh, I'm talking a bit fast. Not holding any, sadly. Holding a small amount, says Boltus. Boltus? Boltus. I'm so bad at reading, bro. Apologies. Yeah, I would be expecting a bit of a retracement coming through here for Monero, but at the end of the day, pretty bullish indeed. We're still setting higher high points in terms of these trends. We're still setting higher low points in terms of the lower side of this trend, right? Granted, we did invalidate this one here, but with a nice uptrend coming through and setting a couple of more higher lows there, it's still looking pretty progressive indeed in terms of momentous move to the upsides. But as I said, I would expect a retracement before another bounce up like so, right? That's going to be the ideal scenario for Monero because, as you can see here, we are climbing Everest. We're climbing Everest in a parabolic motion, and we know what happens when we climb Everest. We need to be resting at base camp 1 if we want another move up, right? If we want another move up, we can't just climb up because you need to basically chill out. You need to get some air, you need to get some food, and then make the journey up again. So yeah, that's Monero pretty much summed up there, guys. And as you can see here, we are overextended on the RSI as well there. So retracement is needed. AVAX is next. And I found this one quite interesting looking at it this morning, right? The reasoning for this is you can see this run up near enough parabolic coming through here. I'm sure it is on the smaller term time frames. You can see how this trend curls, right? It curls, gets steeper. And now, what we're seeing now, we saw actually quite a big correction coming through for AVAX there. Let me get a little percentage coming through for you there, guys, just because the correctionary period coming through for AVAX there was literally like a 17% gain from the top to the bottom there. So 17% gain, 17% correctionary move coming through there, a bit of a retracement. But we have pumped literally like 11% or something crazy today. So we do need to take into consideration that we're still at this zone. It's very fascinating for us to pump up literally like 11%, maybe a bit more actually. Let's do it from this previous uptrend to here. So that top wick is 28%, right? And the candle body close is 19, and the live price there is around 16% gain there. So at this point in time, I did want to touch on this just because you can see this is obviously the higher high point that we did set from before, and we saw that insane retracement. But it just shows what we have seen here. Usually when you see an insane retracement like this off a really strong uptrend like so, you're likely to see the continuation to the downside. But no, we actually saw a massive gap between the previous higher low points coming through here. Obviously, the previous high low is going to be around this zone here, around that $35.86 there. And obviously we didn't get down there in terms of the downtrend, so we've obviously seen a reversal and a new higher high being set there. So it's going to be interesting to see where this price goes, just because you can see obviously on the chart here, guys, we've got a parallel channel to the upside. If we are going to break this to the downside, we do have obviously this high low that I was just talking about here at $42, and the move down in terms of a measure move isn't going to be very steep indeed, probably correlating pretty well here with this horizontal. Yeah, as you can see here, pretty correlative there. So yeah, it's just gonna be interesting to see if we can break down this zone. If we can break down this zone, it could be looking at a short position there, because we are potentially creating some sort of range coming through, potentially looking something along the lines of this there. And then you could be having a nice short position down looking like so. In terms of percentage for that gain there, you could be looking at around a 12% move there. And hey, we know AVAX can retrace like that. We know it can and still recover. So the buying power is still there, but the sell-off power is there as well there, guys. So yeah, potential position to be taken into consideration there. And also, as you can see there on the RSI, pretty near enough oversold there. Sorry, overbought there. So that's why we are having a retracement coming through there. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if we can break this $47.74 there. Interesting stuff there. Simon's in the chat there saying, good morning, CC. Girthy Monday gains. Exactly, man. Exactly that. Big gains coming through on a Monday. I'm sure looking at your portfolio hodl, guys, you're like, hello, good morning Monday. It's going to be a good week. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that plans out for the rest of the week. But as I was just saying there, for Bitcoin here on the weekly, we have literally just set, we obviously closed the five green candles in a row now. So yeah, it's looking pretty progressive right now. And obviously, if we pump at the start of the week, sometimes we do actually see that retracement coming through at the end of the week there, guys. Maybe a bloody weekend to come. Something to take into consideration there. Because it's likely to see some sort of wick up like that, and then we come down, or we'll just see how it goes. We'll see how we plan out. But you can see we're in need of a retracement there, guys. We're in need of a retracement. But that's my altcoins of the day, guys. That's all my altcoins of the day that I have to showcase to you today. We will be checking in on them tomorrow to see how they've got on, see the price of them, and I'm actually going to do a separate video for each of them on YouTube throughout the day there. So yeah, if you guys do want to if you do want a bit more detail on these altcoins of the day, then just stay tuned on my YouTube today, because I will be doing videos for them, and that's going to be the new sort of upload routine that I'm going to be going for there. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Really upping the upload game in a sense, right? Getting a bit more free time on a day-to-day basis, so I might as well provide you guys with more content, because I like doing it, right? It's fun, and I'm still looking at the charts, still dissecting them, still putting on positions continuously. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I enjoy my job, right? But yeah, it's at that time of the show where it's your guys' turn. Get your altcoin request in the chat. The first altcoin request that I see in the chat, that's the first one I'm going to do. And then after that, I'm going to be asking you continuously to be throwing requests at me. So yeah, we'll just have to keep it going. So put a request in the chat, guys. The first one that I see, obviously, depending on your connection, whether you're going to get to me first or not, that's going to be the first one I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm going to sit back, have a bit of H2O, and let you guys do your thing. But I hope you're having a fantastic Monday morning. 16 degrees, mostly cloudy in England. Oh, lovely. Lovely bit of H2O there. Solana coming through there. Let's jump a bit of Solana. I can see the request coming through now. Interesting stuff there coming through for Solana. We're currently sat in that trap zone from last week. Let's get rid of the old TA from last week. Get rid of that. Filthy. And I've got a question for you guys. Obviously, I know the requests are coming through there, but Solana's taken the request today, so unlucky everyone. No, I'll get to some other ones. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it, people. It's all good. It's all good. We've got I would say if we do come up and have another test of this zone there, we're gonna have some sort of ascending triangle pattern coming through there. As you can see, horizontal upward sloping support line coming through there. We are actually potentially losing this to the lower side there. If we lose this to the lower side, we could be looking at some sort of measure move in terms of a reversal there. And as you can see there, the momentum in terms of this uptrend is actually 8 degrees and raining in Australia. Really? Is it really? Because that's cold. Like for Australia, that's really cold, right? I don't know if I'm wrong, but that's insane. I'd never thought Australia even hit those temperatures. That's real cold. Yeah, crazy. I know Australia's a big place, right? Hamish, your brother, was wondering if he got a new hairstyle and channel. No, not quite, man. We do look pretty similar, though. But yeah, and we sound pretty much the same. I could say like, Girthy Gaines coming through there. Just sound pretty much like my brother, right? So yeah, as you can see, not symmetrical triangle, ascending triangle. Yeah, ascending triangle coming through, looking for the breakout to the downside, around 11% there for Solana. And hey, we can see the retracement can come through there pretty strongly indeed. So yeah, if we do lose the volume weighted ATR band here on the 4-hourly here, I would expect us to be coming down to that $65.50. So yeah, what do $65.50 there? Ah, sorry, Doolagun there. Ray is next there. I'm not talking to you, Raylan. I'm talking to Doolagun's requesting Ray coin, right? Sorry, I've got that written down, man. Apologies for not getting to that first. But I will get to that next. That's gonna be it. Dirty. Yeah, it's the stuff my bro says, right? So yeah, as you can see here, this will be the move to the downside for Solana. If we do break, that's gonna be the point to be watching there. Obviously, staggering take profits all the way down there. You know the drill. We got a falling price channel as well, I would say, on the shorter term time frame. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how we do break here, just because if we break to the upside, so if we break to the downside, we're gonna have another reversal point coming through there, and that's gonna be around at 71 there, and it's correlating pretty well with a previous higher low there. So yeah, we could be looking at basically stagger take profits. This is why I say this enough, because obviously there's a lot of points where you could see imminent reversal before you do see that measure move completion there. So stagger your take profits all the way down, move your stop loss back to your entry point, and then if you do see a reversal coming through that after you've hit a couple of take profits, you're gonna basically have a successful trade at the end of the day. Simple as that. And that's why we're here, guys. You know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. We're here to make cold, hard cash. We want to be driving them Lambos, them McLarens, them Aston Martins, if that's what you fancy. So yeah, that's the scenario that we want to go for there. Yeah, breakdown on Solana, definitely a point to be looking out for there. What's next? Ray was next. Don't think I've ever done TA on Ray. I guess it's going to be this to Binance there, right? And this is for our new member, Doolagan. Doolagan? Yeah. Doolanga. Sorry, bro. Doolanga. Yeah, so just off the bat, looking at it, I do see ascending triangle coming through there from previous. I think we have broken this to the downside and just seen some sort of measure move play out like so, right? Obviously looking like that, right? Measure move playing out like so. In terms of some proper cold, hard TA coming through that, I would be looking at some sort of range playing out probably along the lines of this now. As you can see, pretty strong horizontal. We're going parallel channel. Parallel channel, we actually found the support coming through at $7.58, so we are looking at a bit of an uptrend. I'd say the challenge point now for Ray, it would be time alone. Interesting. I won 1 trillion of a meme coin. I don't know if I should get rid of it and get some BTC ETH or something new and need help if possible. I'm not a financial bro. I'm not a financial advisor, man. But first things first, you need to work out how much money that is worth outside of a meme coin. First thing, and another thing, meme coins, they're not really a good investment, man. In my opinion, if you want to be involved with proper trading, proper crypto, meme coins are not the way to go. They're unreliable in terms of actually holding chart patterns and being able to trade them, and it's very heavily manipulated as well there. So yeah, I'd work out how much it's worth, and I'd get it into something a lot more reliable coin, as you say, BTC, Ethereum, or something like that, or just spread it out. Spread it out on in terms of a portfolio shopping list, right? And if you were looking for some sort of shopping list in terms of reliable coins out there, as you say, you are new to the game here. I do have. You can join the Telegram, bro. You join my Telegram. I do have a shopping list pinned in the Telegram, which is all the altcoins that I'm basically holding at this point in time, throughout the bull market, throughout the bear market, wherever the hell the price goes. That's what I'm holding. That's what I'm accumulating for the future, 5 years. So yeah, if you did want to check that out, you don't need to stay in the Telegram. You can literally join it, have a little look, and then you can leave if you like, if Telegram's not your thing. So yeah, if you did want a shopping list, that's where I would go for that, bro. And if you did, okay, so it's $1,000. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I mean, you can get quite a bit for $1,000 in terms of crypto, right? Especially in a trending market like this, you could really see some gains there. But I would recommend just learning some TA, and then you could really flip that. But yeah, join the Telegram, bro. Dulanga. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no worries, man, no worries. Hopefully I've helped you there. 34 likes as well, guys. You're absolutely killing it today. Amazing stuff there. Yeah, sorry, Dulanga. I'm pretty bad at reading. As you can see there, pretty bad at reading. XTZ's going to be next there for Simon. Well done there, Simon, banging that in there. But yeah, I would be looking at some sort of measure move for Ray coming through. If we are going to break to the top side here, obviously if we can get over this horizontal, it's going to be around that $8.22 there. If we can break that zone, we're going to be looking at around a $9.40 $9.40 Ray there, $9.40 Ray there, and around a 13.77% gain there. Pretty good stuff indeed. Obviously, stagger and take profits all the way up. We know how this works. We're obviously going to start have a take profit here, have a take profit on the volume weighted TR band as well. So yeah, feeling old not knowing what Telegram thing is. Telegram is like it's like, how do I explain it? It's like a messaging service, like a Facebook Messenger, right? But primarily for like trading. But yeah, link is in the description. It's a bit weird to be using it at the start when you first get into trading and stuff, but it does become pretty addictive because if you're a trader, like all you're thinking about is charts. Even if you're not trading, if you're not doing anything, you're still thinking about, oh, I wonder what this price could do. And it's just nice to have a community of people that are continuously talking about crypto and stuff like that. And sometimes we do branch away from crypto as well. So yeah, it's just nice to have a community of, in a sense, random people, which is nice. It's good. It's good stuff. XTZ there. Don't know if I explained that right. Don't know if I explained that right. Oh yes, I remember. Inverted head and shoulders pattern. We've obviously seen the completion of that. Well, not quite actually. Yeah, we didn't quite see that actually come down to fruition, but maybe. We'll see. I mean, that was something that we were looking for last week. If you were about that life, you would have made around 6.93%. But yeah, for now, let's get rid of that. Let's get some fresh TA for you there, Mr. Simon Sir. Ascending triangle, I would say, straight off the bat, just going from this zone here. Obviously, we got a couple of trend lines coming through there. Let me get it a bit more neat, more visually appealing for you there, Simon. Yeah, as you can see there, resistance point is coming through from this zone to this zone here. Three current touches in terms of resistance. Currently sat literally wanting to try and say hello. We've also got a lovely triple level of support there coming through there. So if we do see us actually break this zone to the downside, could be looking at a move in terms of a measurement to the downside. Could be looking at something along the lines of this, right? This is what I would be looking for Tezos. Hopefully I say that right. Tezos, maybe. So yeah, that's what we'll be looking for, 4.25% in terms of a move to the downside. And it does correlate very well with actually losing the 55 moving average, which we have been sat on for quite a while, as you can see there. Sat on for quite a while, grinded along the lower side of it before, and actually reclaimed it. So the next time we do actually lose it, it's likely that we actually do dump below it, just because obviously grinding below it before obviously shows weakness in that trend line itself. And if we do see us actually grind down, we could be looking at a lovely short position from even moving average to moving average there. Obviously taking profit continuously at all the higher lows points coming through there. Yeah, not too bad, but that's what I will be looking for the downside. If I was looking for a move to the upside here, I would be looking at something along the lines of this. And hey, at this point in time, we know what crypto is doing. It's banging it to the upside at this point in time. So yeah, I would be looking at something along the lines of this, around a 4.31%. Obviously, stagger and take profits continuously there, guys. So yeah, pretty good stuff for Tezos there. Cool stuff, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it for you there, Simon. I'm gonna take a quick break, guys. We're hitting an hour. Same here. I was dreaming of charts last night, woke up and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, man. It sounds a bit weird, but I often dream that I'm doing TA. Sounds really weird, but yeah, when you're looking at the charts so much, you kind of program your subconscious to imagine price action. It's a bit strange, but the life of a trader, hey, and especially in crypto, right? When you see prices fluctuate so much, so yeah, it's quite exciting. Not had a trading nightmare yet though. That'd be quite interesting. Bitcoin to like. Imagine not being in a trade and Bitcoin just bangs. It's like 150k. You'd be like, oh, nightmare. Not worried about other coins rising. More so, will Binance last long enough? Thailand? Someone asked me if I was in Thailand, actually. Great shopping list. Went on the shopping spree yesterday. Amazing stuff there. Ray says, are you in Thailand also? No, I'm not. I'm not in Thailand also. I will be in probably 6 months to a year. Obviously, depending on how the old COVID situation plans out, but we will see how that goes. But yeah, for now, guys, I'm going to go for a little break just because I drink a lot of tea and I drink a lot of water here. So I'll be back very shortly for a break. And yeah, I'll be back very shortly for a break, and I will get some more requests for you there, guys. So yeah, if you want to get them in the chat, then I'll get to them for you. But yeah, peace out and goodbye from me. For now, I will be back from Crypto Chester. Apologies if it's lagging. Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. I do believe the stream is completely falling apart since I've gone. I think something's wrong with that be right back screen, and I think it's crashed the stream. So apologies for that. And well done to everyone who's sticking around. I see it's drastically dropped due to that, so apologies everyone. Hopefully it is going to be back very shortly indeed. I'll send you pure Ceylon tea. Enjoy. I don't know what that is, man. But I do like my tea. I drink a bit of English breakfast. We've got GRTs from Dan B. Let me get onto that. I drink English. I drink a decaf when I wake up, just because I don't want to be buzzing off the wall straight away. And then when I sit down before my stream, I have just a normal cup of tea, right? Just have a normal English breakfast cup of tea again, but caffeine. And then I have my fruit and all that stuff. And then at midday, I have a green tea. And then in the evening, I have a chamomile tea. So yeah, pretty relaxing stuff there. pretty strong tea regime. I don't want to be annoying repeating, but Algo or XLP already on the list. Ches, where's the tea? Where is the tea? Says Diego. And this is it, Diego. I'm no longer really doing a list, apart from only super chats and members now. So yeah, you will unfortunately have to keep repeating yourself. It does keep the chat popping. So yeah, unfortunately, if the stream did drop off there, guys, when I did go for a little break there, hopefully it's okay now. YouTube is still telling me it's not okay, but I think there's something wrong with my Be Right Back video. I think it's in too many frames or something like that. I'm not really the biggest tech guy in the world, but I do trade. Yeah, in terms of GRT, and this is for, who is this for? This is for Dan B. Hope you're having a good day, Dan. So yeah, as you can see, we do have a pretty dominant parallel channel for this coin. Pretty strong uptrend, I must say. Trap zone coming to an end there. Hey, it's saying my stream's back to excellent quality. That's good stuff. That's good stuff indeed. But yeah, GRT coming through there, guys. So yeah, it would be interesting to see how this is going to continue. Oh no, YouTube's crashing again. Amazing stuff there. Amazing stuff. What's wrong with this PC? Right, I've got a really powerful PC. It's just not holding out. It's because I've got like 10 charts open or something stupid. Yeah, gonna have to rethink the setup, I think. Very annoying, and I do apologies for the lag and all this stuff. Really gonna have to work on this. Let me know if it's lagging in the chat as well, guys, because I'm not really sure how bad it is. Right, I'm not really sure how bad it is, just from a notification coming up. So yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, let me know. Let me know. Let's have some more H2O. But yeah, so GRT right now, we are currently below the volume weighted ATR band. I would be looking at a reversal coming through there, because obviously we have just set a higher low here in terms of the 4-hourly trend here. This downtrend after this parabolicness, we've seen this downtrend come through, and then we've seen us resume setting a nice higher low point coming through here, bouncing off the lower side of this rising channel here, looking pretty good. I mean, we did come up to this volume weighted ATR band and this horizontal here and this previous high, and we did actually see that imminent rejection coming through there. So we know we've got resistance along this zone here, so hopefully we can get above that, get a nice candle body close above this zone here. And then we could be looking at another leg up. That's going to be the ideal scenario for GRT. I would say we're still bullish at this time. Still setting higher highs in terms of the trend. Still looking pretty good indeed. Still not invalidating any real lower highs. Higher lows here. Invalidating clean lower highs from this downtrend coming through here. Bit of a bull flag scenario playing out here. As you can see, could be looking for a nice move up, smashing through those previous higher high points there. So yeah, it's looking pretty progressive right now for GRT, I must say. Not too bad at all there. Not too bad at all. Pretty good. Now, what's next? We've got Diego wants a bit of algo. Let's do a little bit of algo. Please look at audio. I will have a look at audio for you there, Gamer God. I will. Once I've done XRP. Broadening wedge. We know how I feel about these. Goodbye. Go away. I do not like you. No thanks. No thanks, man. I'm not about that. Simple. Trend line to the upside here. Currently resting on it, finding the support. Apparently so. I would say a bit of a rising wedge pattern if we're going to go off something along the lines of this, right? Rising wedge pattern like so. And usually we do break to the downside, so be prepared if we do break to the downside. I would be looking for the measure move looking like so. Obviously, we're going to have to lose. We're going to have checkpoints, right? We're going to have checkpoints at the volume weighted ATR band, the 21 moving average, and also pretty correlative with the 55 coming up as well. So I wouldn't rule this out in terms of a breakdown to the downside there. So yeah, just be watching this zone for a potential breakdown. And also, the next challenge to the upside is going to be this previous higher high on this horizontal set around this $1.22 there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that does plan out there, whether we are going to find the support here or whether we are going to see the imminent rejection play out there. But this would be the target around a 9.48% for that. I mean, the RSI is getting to that sort of point where you could actually see a breakdown here. It wouldn't be a surprise at all, because we're currently sat on the top side of this selling line in a sense, right? So yeah, just be prepared for that. But that's both scenarios that could be playing out there for the old algo there. What was next? XRP there, wasn't it, Diego? XRP. Bullish on XRP in terms of the fundamentals, just because I know a lot of banks use it for international transfers, and it's got a very big use. I know a lot of people just don't like XRP. I don't really know why, because it's got a lot of good fundamental use, right? And compared to a lot of the coins out there, a lot of the coins don't have a lot of fundamental use, right? So it's nice to see a coin that actually does have a use. I do think this is going to do insanely well in the future, right? I do really think it is. Symmetrical triangle coming through here. And it's also a bullish pennant chart pattern as well. So yeah, we are looking for a bullish continuation pattern to happen. As you can see, breakout imminent, testing higher high point in terms of candle close there. So yeah, if we can get over this zone, nice candle body close above this sort of area, maybe a bit of consolidation, and then we could look at another move up. In terms of a measure move for this zone, we could be looking at in terms of a target point for XRP. This is looking actually very good for XRP today, I must say. We could be looking at a target point of around $1.43. That still seems low for XRP though. Still seems a bit low. I swear we hit $2 for XRP. I might be tripping. Yeah, we did. I swear we did. Yeah, nearly got there. I think it was like $3 when it first begun. No, not on Binance chart. Nowhere near. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, but yeah. So that's what we'll be looking for XRP. Another another breakout coming through there from this zone. That's going to be around that $1.30. That's what I would be looking for there. Or potentially even a retest on this symmetrical triangle here, because obviously we have banged it here. We could actually find resistance on this zone. If we find resistance on this zone and actually come down and have a retest, we're going to be retesting the volume weighted ATR band as well, and that's obviously going to be a very juicy balance point. So if we are looking for a little bit of a scalpy sort of trade there for XRP, we could be looking at around a 3.72 long position if the momentum and the reversal is correct. If it's going to be correct for us there, it's going to be looking pretty good to the upside there. And we could even enter the long position here and then have a take profit here. And then obviously seeing how we behave along this zone, whether we are going to test it and break it, because we would have tested it once, twice, 3 times. Would have been the 4th test coming through there. And hey, we tend to break after the rule of 3, right? So yeah, that's definitely a point to be referencing there for the future. But yeah, a couple of positions to do some research on. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor there, guys. And what was next? Audio for the old Mr. Gamer God. So. It's Gamer God. What games do you play? I've been wondering this for a while, because obviously Gamer God says it in the name, bro. So what do you play, man? What's your preferred game? Because you're obviously a gamer, right? Let me know in the chat, man. Yeah, we're pretty much sat in the same scenario here for audio. Symmetrical triangle playing out. We're literally sat on the cusp of a breakout there. On the cusp of a breakout. Hammond calls it Satan coin. Yeah, he does. Yeah, we have different views on different coins, right? Because obviously everyone's entitled to their own opinion. We're big believers in that. So yeah, we have different views on different coins. He calls it Satan coin. I don't understand why. I guess it must be thing that he's just hated for a long time. But I've got quite a few friends that actually hodl this, and they've been hodling this God so long, right? And not obviously audio. I'm talking about XRP here. So yeah, they've been hodling it for quite a while. So yeah, I got a bit of devil coin. Yeah. So yeah, this is the move to the upside here. Going to be around a 10% there for audio if this breakout is going to come to fruition. Obviously stagger and take profits, and it does come to fruition perfectly with this volume weighted ATR band. There's the yawn, the volume weighted ATR band at around that 10.18% there. Amazing stuff there. If that breakout is going to come into fruition. And also, as you can see, we've obviously got this huge momentous Mount Everest climb there. This literally parabolic, dirty filth move there. And as you know, when we hit this sort of momentous, can't speak, the parabolic motion coming through here, as you can see there, climbing Everest, we need to be resting at base camp 1 before we're looking for the next leg up there. So yeah, I wouldn't rule it out. And as you can see here, if we are seeing this momentum, we know that it's there. We know it can happen. So yeah, if we could be profiting from that, amazing stuff there. But yeah, that would be I would be putting a bit of the old Everest in the chat there for this scenario right here. We need to be resting, and this is base camp 1, right? So yeah, I'm gonna be putting a little bit of base camp 1 as well there. So yeah, I've never really played with those emojis, so yeah. And they made them last week, so. Right, I need another coin, people. I need, what do we got? Resta says link. Should do a bit of link. I'm gonna take a bite of my apple, and it's gonna look really weird on the green screen, but I'm gonna take a bite of my apple and then do a little bit of link. Another broadening wedge. So I'd moved away from the mic because I didn't want you guys to hear like me chewing an apple. Because this microphone is like, it'll pick up everything. Like, same sort of scenario, right? Looking for that breakout again. A lot of moves coming through today, I think. Symmetrical triangle. Mobox supply, mate, 31 million. That can't be right. No, I'd never check that out. Maybe it's something that we should check out. Have a little look. Obviously, I'm going to do TA here, but I'm going to look at one of my other screens and see if I can bring up some information about that for you there, bro. Just got to let that load. Hopefully it doesn't crash the stream or something stupid. I'm having really bad connection today. Very annoying. But yeah, in terms of breaking out from this zone for chain link, we could be looking at something along the lines of this, up to this next horizontal, the previous high, and that's going to be around that $30.27 there. In terms of a measure move we could be looking at, might even be something along the lines of this, right? Breaking through previous highs, breaking through volume weighted ATR bands, brings us up to $32.75 there. That's what we could be looking for there. Above all major moving averages as well. We are setting, we've set a higher low here as well. Pretty good stuff indeed. Did invalidate a couple, but we did actually stop ourselves on this one here. So yeah, it's not too bad in terms of a trend reversal. There's just a bit of a pullback. Just a bit of a pullback after seeing a humongous uptrend like so, right? Absolutely healthy. Absolutely fine. Ah, that makes sense here, Optimist. Does make sense. They sold to keep the company going. Interesting. Warzone boy. Yeah, cool stuff, man. I have a lot of friends that play Warzone. I'm not the biggest gamer in the world. For me, like, we'll be on Discord, they'll all be gaming and stuff, and I'll just be trading. For me, trading is like it's a good game for me, right? I see it as like strategic gaming. That's fun. So yeah, I enjoy it. So yeah, this will be the move, 15%, something to look out for. Obviously, take into account, guys, you could be overextended here on the RSI. Can you check DAG? Potentially. Potentially. Simon came in with that. Diego's right. Gamer God, if you don't, Gamer God, don't spam, bro. If you're gonna spam the like button coming through there. Let me I'm just on CoinMarketCap. I just want to look at the supply for who was it? Who was it? Sorry, I just see so many tens only. Nice on the stream, tens only. I haven't seen you for a while. Maybe last week. Maybe you had a good weekend. Mobox. So circulating supply is 37,000. No, it's 37,000. 37 million. This is for Mobox, right? Mbox. 37.1 million, right? But the max supply is 1 billion, so they still have some to basically put out there. So yeah, it's obviously going to fluctuate the price for when they do that. So just be cautious and be prepared for that, man. Now, VeChain, baby. VeChain. Got a lot of people that I know, they love VeChain. They absolutely love VeChain. I mean, pretty obvious parallel channel. As you can see here, guys, pretty obvious parallel channel for this uptrend. You can see the resistance that we are finding to the top side. You can see the support that we are finding to the bottom side there. As you can see, pretty dominant horizontal that we are finding. Literally a bit of Viva resistance up as well. We're seeing this trend actually play out, like coil over a bit. Basically like go a bit more stagnant, right? We're looking at going a bit more stagnant. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this does plan out, because we are coiling into a zone, right? We're coiling into a zone, and what I mean by that, I mean, look, you can see this dominant horizontal here. You can see this dominant uptrend, dominant trend line, upward sloping support line coming through here, and that is basically gonna form what we call here an ascending triangle coming through. And what happens when we see that? We see a breakout of either the top side or the lower side here. So yeah, definitely a point to be referencing here, guys. Coiling up, waiting for that breakout. Definitely something to be prepared for there. And if we do break out to the top side, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's going to be pretty good, if anything, because it's going to be meaning we're going to be doing some sort of measure move, probably looking along the lines of this. And that's obviously going to bring the price up to 0.14. So 14 cents there. It's going to be looking pretty good. And that's the kind of the most what's the word? The most, no, can't think of it. But most likely, that's the one. Most likely scenario to play out. Let's have a blank moment there. That's the most likely scenario to play out, just because obviously we've got a rising channel. We're still going to be in that channel. Now, if we do break this ascending triangle to the downside, as you can see here, ascending triangle. What just happened? Ascending triangle to the downside here, as you can see. As I just said there, ascending triangle to the downside. If we do break it to the downside, obviously that's going to mean as well that we are going to be breaking this parallel channel to the upside, right? Mbox is also tied to BNB. Somehow I didn't look into that, that hard. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it might be something to basically do some research on there. But yeah, the measure move for us breaking to the lower side of this channel here is going to be one of the huge trends out of that symmetrical triangle, right? It's going to be this. Oh no, let me just losing my navigation, chart navigation today. It's not on. It's not on. Improve or leave. Yeah, so around 21.53% there to the downside if VeChain is going to have some sort of correction. If we are going to see a breakout to this lower zone here. So yeah, this would be a point to basically be watching here. Obviously, we're not going to be going straight up for this 21.5% there, guys. We're going to be staggering. We're going to be staggering our take profits at all major moving averages, at all major high low points if we are going to be shorting this, right? So yeah, definitely a point to be looking at for the future there. For the old VeChain. But yeah, that's what I would say is happening. But I would just be watching for the breakout for this top zone or the bottom zone, because you are going to be coiling up over the next day or so. It's going to be interesting to see how that does plan out there. But yeah, VeChain pretty much covered there. DAG. I'm going to do a bit of DAG. Do you like DAGs? Yes, I like dogs. Now, DAG, pretty crazy. Very bullish on DAG in terms of the long run. If you haven't done research on DAG in terms of the fundamentals, I'd do some hella research, right? When did I start talking about DAG? I think it was around here. Yeah, in July, around this sort of area when we broke this high. Someone said it on my stream, and I was like, let me do some fundamental research on this, and I did some, and to be honest, it's pretty good. It's pretty good indeed. And Marty has just become an official member of the Crypto Chester community. Amazing. Thank you ever so much for the beer or coffee, sir. Really do appreciate that. If you have a request, please smash that in the chat. It's nice to have someone buy me a beer. I've had 3 beers bought for me today, or three cups of coffee. So yeah, I do appreciate that, man. Nice to see you. Nice to see you joining the community there, and also take full use of these emojis as well. Boom. Full use of these emojis. What I say, I say Everest Base Camp 1 and a bit of a juicy trade there. So yeah, but yeah, thank you ever so much for joining the community there, bro. You are now an official member. Amazing stuff. And 41 likes as well, guys. You guys are killing out here. Amazing stuff on this fine Monday morning. 17 degrees in England now, mostly cloudy. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know in the chat. I want to see how internationally vast this stream is becoming. Let me know, because I know a lot of my audience are actually Indian. We've got a lot of people from America. So yeah, let me know where you're from, people. Let me know where you're from. I'm intrigued. Let's do that. And then we'll do a BTC vote. We'll do a BTC recap and a BTC vote to see where we're going. But yeah, if you are new to the stream, guys, I do stream every single morning, Monday to Friday, and also I am changing my upload schedule coming through that. I'm also going to be doing three altcoin videos per day. My altcoins of the day, I'm going to be jumping into them into a lot more detail across all the different time frames to give you guys a more vast idea of how I'm thinking in terms of my TA from an educational standpoint. They probably won't take me very long, probably like 10-minute videos each, but yeah, so that's going to be interesting to do. So today you can expect a video from me on my channel for BNB, XMR, and also AVAX as well. So yeah, interesting. I'm going to be pumping out 5 pieces of content per day for you. So yeah, if you did want to smash the subscribe button, if you like the content, that'd be amazing stuff as well. We are going for that 1,100 subscriber target. But yeah, DAG. Do you like DAGs? This is what we're talking about at this point. We were talking about this in July. If you need to do some fundamental research on this, absolutely amazing. Hiya to you, Marty, sir. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, thank you ever so much for becoming a member. And thank you for the beer. But yeah, so as you can see here, this is where we were talking about it. And we did do some fundamental research on this. Do some research on YouTube, guys, because it's this is going to boom, right? This is going to absolutely boom. And unlike a lot of the other altcoins, this is one governments actually support. This is one they support. And it's gonna be doing very, very well, very, very, very well indeed. I'm not going to go into the fundamentals of it now, but yeah, it's got some huge fundamental gains to be made here, and that's why we're just seeing it nice trickle up, very nice and slow. But obviously we went parabolic when everyone started to discover it here, and then obviously we saw that correction, and now we're just seeing that nice uptrend basically coming through there. We've got Staffordshire. Simon's coming from Staffordshire. Amazing stuff there. I'm over in Gloucestershire. Man. Hey, you says my lounge room. Cool stuff. Ryan's in Nebraska, USA. Cool stuff, man. I've been to USA. When did I go? I went to where did I go? I went to New York once. I went to Florida when I was like a kid. Rec has a strong cup and handle. Let's have a look at that, man. So yeah, I went to New York when I was like 16, I think. So yeah, to be honest, I'm dying to kind of get over to America again, right? I don't know if I'm on the wrong chart here, bro, but this doesn't look great. This does not look great. Trending down. Let's have a little look at the chat there. We've got Sariga from Malaysia out here. Yeah, I went to Malaysia. I went to Kuala Lumpur. I think that's how you say it. Kuala Lumpur. Toy Wolf is watching from the Death Star. Yoda is. Cool stuff, man. We've got Victoria in Australia. Hey, you from Australia. Cool stuff. Dulanga is from Dubai and Sri Lanka. Cool stuff. Dubai and Sri Lanka. Amazing stuff there. Germany here from Crowbar. Did BNB just move? Did it move? Yeah, I think it did actually. We're nearly at $500 per BNB. But yeah, I'm not sure how. Not sure this rec here. I mean, it looks very ICP, right? Very trending down. We haven't seen a real reversal in terms of the low point here. We're still currently testing that each time. We could still break to the downside here. So yeah, this is pretty rough. Still very new, but still pretty rough. Let me jump to BNB quickly just because it is my altcoin of the day. I do want to see what's good coming through here. It is looking like we are going to see the continuation to the upside coming through here. We're seeing, yeah, we are seeing this continuation to the upside basically play out very strong indeed. As I said, the measure move here is 13.55% there. So we're going to see how that plans out. Toy Wolf. Goodness me. To be honest, I'm not really sure. I'm really I've been trying to do a bit of research on that whole scenario over in Afghanistan and stuff, but I don't really want to speak about it just because it's a very sensitive subject, right? But yeah, I'm trying to understand, because obviously being in England, right, I have my culture and everyone else has got their cultures and their religions and stuff like that. I'm very open to learning about everyone's religions and cultures, and that's something that I love doing. I find it actually really fascinating. So yeah, that's something that I am doing in my own time at the moment, trying to learn about their culture and their religion and stuff like that. So yeah, interesting stuff. But I know they're not. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, they might adopt Bitcoin. Who knows? But yeah, 42 likes as well, guys. You guys are killing out here. Amazing stuff there. Amazing stuff. Throw me a request. Someone throw me a request. Should try and bring an M-box chart up. See if that works. Very new. Yeah, very new. But recovering. Confidence is there. I'm actually looking at retest bounce at the moment. Interesting. Parallel channel. I would like some more upbeat music with the stream, I think. Because what I've got in my ears, I've got like house music and stuff. So yeah, ideally, I'd like some more upbeat music for you guys, but I don't want to like scare away the crowd, because obviously I know the music's very chilled at the moment. Let me know if you want more upbeat music and stuff like that, because obviously there's like 30 of you, and I know like these 30 like usually stay around and watch. So but yeah, 18% gain potentially for M-box here if we do see a nice break of this horizontal here. That's going to be the ideal scenario for the uptrend to continue. But as you can see, parabolic, down, continuation, up again, down. Probably going to get a bit of continuation, then we're going to go parabolic again or something along the lines of that. That's usually the narrative of what's happening here. So yeah. Tron, says Simon. Marty says AXS next. Axie. Do a bit of that. I mean, rising parallel channel. Same sort of scenario. I mean, from that high there, I would be inclined to do some sort of. Yeah, I'd probably do it along the lines of that. Just trying to get as many touches as possible here. Still symmetrical triangle, look for that breakout, getting that retest coming through there. I mean, the bigger measure move here, that it's not very big at all. We've probably near enough completed it there already. So yeah, it's not really that much to go on here in terms of Tron. But yeah, it's not looking too bad in terms of just a wider picture. We are invalidating lower highs here, which is bullish, setting higher lows here, which is also bullish as well. Very good stuff indeed. Probably looking at progression all the way up to this volume weighted ATR band to start with. That's what I would be looking at for a target. That's around that 9 cents and 32 there. That's going to be the ideal scenario there for Tron. If we can clear that, then we're going to be flowing with the idea of getting to this previous horizontal rejection point and seeing if we can tap that previous higher high there. We'll see what's good. I think Marty doesn't actually want AXS, he wants audio more. So let's do a bit of audio for you there. Obviously, members have priority here, guys. Simply because we were stood at the bar and he bought me a beer. Yeah, so we did a bit of audio earlier, right? As you can see, bullish pennant chart pattern coming through here. We obviously went very parabolic, saw a bit of Everest playing out here. We climbed Everest for quite a while there, and then we've seen the consolidation along this zone, and now we're looking for that breakout. The breakout is going to be around a measure move like so. It's going to be around that 10.18% up to the volume weighted ATR band. Very correlative point there. Very good stuff indeed. If we can get there, get a nice juicy breakout, looking around 10% gain there for audio. Pretty good stuff indeed. Monday morning, we all need some house music for some deep house, bro. Yeah, I think the narrative is house music out here. Sorry, Illustri there. I think the narrative is house music. Leave the Mind wants a bit of Matic. Let's do a bit of Matic. Yeah, let's get more upbeat. Whoop. Yeah, I need to find a producer, I think, so I don't steal anyone's music, right? Otherwise, you just get copyright claims. It's just long. And you get banned and stuff like that, so yeah. Matic, we do have a broadening wedge pattern, but at the end of the day, the last time we actually got to the lower side of that broadening wedge was the 9th of August. So right now, man, gonna get rid of that. And then we're gonna be going off the top side of that right now. Gonna get rid of this trend line as well. I'm gonna keep this horizontal in here because, yeah, it's obviously a pretty dominant point there coming through. So let me jump to the smaller term time frame and see if we can get some more of a better gauge of what's happening. I have a question, just what level does Bitcoin has to hold for a further uptrend because a pullback is inevitable, right? Hey man, yeah, a pullback is inevitable. This is it. Very good stuff. A pullback is inevitable at the end of the day. So if you're like, oh my god, I haven't got in, you're gonna have another opportunity. It's not the end of the world. There will be a pullback, right? If I jump to Bitcoin chart real quick, tell you what, I'll do Matic and then I'll jump to Bitcoin and then we'll do a little thing. It was 130% last night, struggling since. Yeah. Oh, is that I or it? What are you saying, Mr. Marty, sir? Yeah, I think YY says, what up, Chester, my man? Nice to see you on the stream there, YY. Audio looking juicy. TikTok partnership, I think. I'm not the biggest TikTok user, I must say. Just because I did go on it. I did go on it before. I'm not gonna lie, I did go on it, and only a couple times, and I was there like, okay, let's have what's this whole TikTok craze about? I went on it, I was like, started swiping, doing all that stuff. Can't see my hands, but yeah, swiping away. Then out of nowhere, I looked at my watch, and it was 2.5 hours later, and I was like, nope, no, can't be doing this. I got too much to cram into a day. I cannot be wasting time like that. So yeah. Never really went on it again. That's my TikTok story there. It's just a massive waste of time in my opinion. But obviously if you like consuming content and stuff like that, then yeah, absolutely amazing. But for me, like, I'm an entrepreneur. I do my trading, I do this, and I'm trying to work on like loads of other projects as well. So I'm continuously working. So that's why I don't have time to be surfing on the socials, right? But obviously, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. It's something you enjoy. And for me, I enjoy being an entrepreneur. I enjoy trying to scale a business. I enjoy trading. So yeah, I'm happy in what I do, right? And educating you guys, that's a very good thing of my day. It's just in me saying to my missus this morning, I was there like, I can't wait to go live. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be live in a few days. Like, this is gonna be sick. Like, let's just love it, right? But yeah, Matic right now, measure move to the upside, measure move to the downside. This is the breakout zone that we could be looking at. We are still looking at a bullish pennant chart pattern, obviously huge uptrend, symmetrical triangle to follow. That means a bullish pennant chart pattern running through. So it's likely that we are going to break to the upside here. Obviously, I would be looking at resistance coming through from this higher high point coming through here around that $1.69, amazing number. Hopefully we can get over that and over the volume weighted ATR band and then ride that wave all the way up to the completion of the measure move set at around that 5.91%. But obviously I would be staggering my take profits all the way up from this zone. So do you reckon the best comeback in history is Kim Kardashian? That was funny in the chat there, bro. Where is the become a member? Oh god, I thought my Apple went flying there. Where's the become a member button? I can't find it. I just dropped my Apple on carpet. That's it. Can't be eating that no more. Gonna have to pick it up though. Gutted. Straight in the bin. Annoying. It's ruined my morning routine. But yes, anyway, the become a member button. I don't know, to be honest. Join button is for members, Diego. Okay, I think there's TikTok's is the best. I think the join button is, I think it's on the channel profile maybe. Obviously I don't know, I'm pretty new to all this stuff. So yeah, we're gonna do a BTC update and then we're gonna have a little chat there because I'm gonna be looking for, where is it? The BTC update, that was for Diego. I have a question. Right, yeah. What level does Bitcoin need to hold for a further uptrend? Because the pullback is inevitable. To be honest with you, Mr. Diego, sir, Mr. D Pavia, sir. I think that's probably how you say it, maybe. Yeah, so I would be looking at this point in time. Let's reference the daily for a point to be holding. As you can see, we were talking about this at the start of the stream here. You can see this zone here to signify another sort of uptrend coming through. As you can see, this zone here is pretty correlative in terms of momentum, to the upside, right? So if we can hold this zone, sat preferably around 51,671. That's sort of going to be the ideal scenario for continuation, and that's obviously going to mean we're going to be above the bull market barrier. We're hopefully going to be above this trend line at some point, and then yeah, we can be holding this, and then there's going to be a lot of support basically below us, stopping us having that dirty pullback. That's going to be the ideal scenario for Bitcoin there, but obviously it's going to be pretty hard to get there. At this point in time, we are seeing very good progression for Bitcoin. I must say, very, very good progression indeed. Looking very, very strong indeed for Bitcoin. But yeah, as you were saying, that is inevitable for a retracement. And let me just bring this up coming through there. As you can see, that if we had the continuation to the upside here, and just keep banging it here, we're going to see a lot of green candles. And as you can see, if we do reference the bull market from before here, guys, you can see we were coming up quite significantly. Now it's going to get very interesting in when we hit this like 6-7 weeks in a row, because that's obviously going to be the correlative point for the run basically coming up, right? I just washed the apple. That's it. We done now. Yes, hope you can remember this guy in the morning crypto ritual, so I need to support the cause. Yeah, I like to tie myself into the morning routine of you guys as well, right? That's the ideal scenario, right? I like to wake up and go, yep, I know he's going to be streaming at that time, so I can wake up, do a little bit of TA live with the community coming through here, and then I can do my day trading, and that's what I love doing. So yeah, cool. Amazing stuff there. But yeah, so yeah, this is what I did want to speak about here. Obviously, you can see the uptrend coming through here pretty strong. If we are going to see 6-7 green candles in a row before any sort of retracement coming down, then it's going to be looking pretty goddamn bullish. And if we are going to see the continuation to the upside from that, then oh my god, let's go from that to like here, right before that major actually no, we'll go from here before the major retracement coming through there, bringing us up to that 58,600 sort of level, which is going to be a very big resistance level indeed. So yeah, that would be the sort of scenario I would be looking for here, guys. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that does plan out. But yeah, in answer to your question, we do need to actually clear this 51,000 sort of level and then basically go from there and hold that zone before we see any sort of pullback. But we could still easily see a pullback coming through. And I just wanted to touch on this actually, just because you can see, obviously, we did dump below the bull market barrier here. If we're blue, we're in a bull market. If we're red, we're in a bear market, or undecided at this point in time. And yeah, as you can see, we've obviously seen this huge uptrend coming through there, huge uptrend coming through afterwards, and now we're currently sat in the undecided sort of area of this bull market barrier. Now, if we jump back to the previous bull run here, people, jump back to the previous bull run. I don't really reference this quite a bit anymore, but I used to reference this quite a bit while we were down in that sort of zone. It's going to be pretty crucial right now, just because, as you can see, last time we did actually set that previous all-time high coming through, 19,600 or something along the lines of that. We actually saw us dumps considerably all the way down to this level here, sat at around that $5,000, $6,000 Bitcoin. Amazing. Think how many Bitcoin you'd buy if it was down at 6K. Amazing. So yeah, as you can see from that zone there, we actually saw a retracement from that lower low point there. We saw a retracement of 94%. 94% before the continuation to the downside and this dirty bear market continuation, right? Now, 94%. Let's just keep that in our back pocket. 94% back pocket scenario. Let's go from the lower low point here, right? This is the lower low, the second low here, or the lowest low, right? We're still at 77, 75. So let's just go on the basis that history does repeat itself. I'm still not fully confident until we can really get over this, it's like 55, 56 sort of scenario level there. We can get over that, then we know we've got insane confirmation to the upside, right? So yeah, that's going to be something to basically look at and keep your eye on, guys, just because we know how these whales can trap it. We know how easy it is for them to trap it. They've got cold hard cash. They've got money. So yeah, just take that into account, guys, for the future. But yeah, BTC in terms of the hourly chart right now, I think I might round the stream up, to be honest. It's been going for an hour and 43 minutes. Pretty long. And 43 likes. Amazing stuff there. But yeah, so as you can see, this is the position that we would be looking for now. A nice rebounce, a nice bounce of this parallel channel to the upside here. Taking profit, obviously, all the way up as we go. Looking for around a 6.83% gain there for Bitcoin. Pretty good stuff indeed. Near enough overextended here on the RSI, so we need to basically just watch out for a bit of retracement coming through there as well. It's not just going to go absolutely parabolic out of nowhere. We're probably going to grind it up, probably looking something along the lines of that, and maybe something along the lines of that. I don't know, something along the lines of that, right? So yeah, it's not just going to go parabolic, guys. Just take that into consideration. If you did get into a position breaking this range here on the midterm, you would have gone into a position around this 48,200. Unfortunately, I did miss this position. I think I was in the gym or something, so yeah, a bit annoying, but it is what it is. But yeah, so we're still looking for a nice gain on that. You would have taken profit probably 3 times already, and now you're looking for a completion of the measure move with probably about probably say about 40% of your trade left in there, and that's sat around that 7.64%. So well done to anyone that is in that, and it is going to ride that wave all the way to the top. Yeah, pretty good stuff indeed. That's the ideal scenario. I mean, at this point in time as well, I do want to talk about this symmetrical triangle on the RSI that we are seeing here. We could be looking at a measure move to the upside here, bringing us to that seriously, insanely overbought sort of scenario there. But for that to happen, we do need to come down and see a bit of a retest, and then we could be looking at insane momentum to the upside, and that could be meaning momentum to the upside in terms of this short-term position for this parallel channel on the 1 hourly time frame, right? So yeah, interesting scenarios playing out there. In terms of the longer-term time frames, let me bring up the cheeky WOD machine quickly. If it is going to load. This is so laggy. I'm really not happy about this. I've got so much on my chart, right? Yes, so volume weight to the TR band. No, where's the 200 SMA? There we go. 200 SMA, as you can see, we have banged it quite above that. We were talking about the idea of holding this last week, and we did actually hold it, and we've actually banged it to the upside, which is very good stuff indeed. We've got the 10 simple on the way up as well, so if we are going to see a retracement, we can basically say that we're going to come down to 47,539 before banging it back up. That's definitely a point to be looking for. I mean, in terms of a shorter term target, I would be looking for this bull market barrier here at 51,552. That's going to be the ideal scenario. So yeah, that's pretty much Bitcoin summed up there, guys. I'm going to call it a day. Pretty tired. But yeah, thank you ever so much for tuning in. And as I said, I do stream every single morning, Monday to Friday. And I'm going to be pumping out videos like they're galore, because I've got I do 3 altcoins of the day that I choose to showcase to you. And now I'm going to do 3 altcoins of the day that I choose to showcase to you, I'm going to be doing a detailed video on those as well every single day. So I'm going to be pumping out literally 4 or 5 pieces of content every single day for you guys there. But unfortunately, I am going to a festival at the end of the week. Well, I say the end of the week. I'm leaving Wednesday night, so I'll be basically doing my live streams up until Wednesday, and then Thursday I won't be live streaming, or Friday or Saturday or Sunday. But I will be doing other videos as well there, guys. I will be putting out other videos for us. I'll basically schedule them in while I'm at the festival, so you have basically continuous content to keep you updated through the markets. Obviously, it's not going to be exact live price, and that's why I'm probably going to be doing a longer term, higher time frame TA, right? Because obviously that's more valid in terms of the like week that I'm essentially going to have off, right? So yeah, that's basically what's going to happen this week, and then next week it is going to be back to normal. Probably not on the Monday, just because I'm going to be really, really hanging. I'm going to be hung over on the Monday, right? Can you do AXS? Sorry, I missed out, YY. For you, YY, I will, because you're an OG. You've been out here for a while. But yeah, just quickly. But yeah, I will be obviously taking a bit of a step back this week, but I'm still going to be changing my routine and getting it to a higher content standard for you guys, I guess, right? But yeah, subscriber target is 1,100, and we're on 1,073 or something, 74 maybe. We'll see how there we go. AXS right now, obviously we've got a huge resistance point at the top side here. We're on the hourly. Let's get to the daily. Let's get to the daily. Let's get to the Tom daily. As you can see, we're going parabolic continuously along the top side here. And to be honest, it's still pretty healthy at the end of the day, right? You've seen parabolic, you've seen Everest get climbed, and then you've seen literally another channel get created, consolidation, waiting for another leg up for AXS there. Not looking bad. Uptrend still looking good. Hold the line. Yeah, hold the line. Looking pretty good indeed. I wouldn't just be immediately selling anything right now, just because it hasn't done anything for literally like maybe a week or so. It's absolutely fine. After going parabolic and after gaining serious, I think it's like thousands of percents since June, right? So yeah, it's absolutely fine for it to consolidate and chill out for a bit. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it from me. Peace out for now, and I'll see you on a few more videos for the rest of the day, right? I'll be doing a video on Monero, I'll be doing a video on AVAX, and I'll be doing a video on BNB as well. So yeah, stay tuned for them. They're going to be coming out shortly. I haven't recorded them yet, but I will be recording them after this stream, right? So yeah, for now it is, I would like to say thank you for tuning in, but for now it is peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.